Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2021 Halloween stream. As usual, I'm gonna wait for people to show up and then say hi and stuff. Hello, everyone. So I'm thinking for this stream, I'm gonna probably react to videos, or watch videos from probably Kikray24, his Halloween episodes. So that will probably be the stream. Also, Who Stole the Statue is probably coming out in November. As much as I don't want, as much as I don't like saying that, it's probably coming out in November. I mean, I don't dislike saying it, but like. Oh, and in case you're wondering what my costume is, it's a taco. Here's the costume. There's lettuce on this side here. Yeah, that's my costume. So yeah, so I'll probably dude, my dad is literally getting me Taco Bell right now. Pretty cool. So yeah. I'm gonna react to saying he's getting KFC from me. So I think the first episode we're gonna watch is Thomas and the Ghost. Okay, a Grammarly ad. Like, those ads are everywhere, so it's not surprising that I got a Grammarly ad. I'm gonna share my screen. That's the ad in case you hear that.
Duke. Alexis Garlowy, here's Spencer. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Spencer, said the engines, but Spencer looked shocked. What in the world, said Duke.
Yeah, you guys
Spencer,
see
you
it?
look very weird.
Because,
Oh, said Spencer. Thomas played a
I
terrible trick on me today.
restart
Oh,
this.
he's scared. Thomas the Tank Engine and
Okay.
Friends, Winter Railway Adventures.
Let's watch.
Episode
I
55,
don't
Thomas
it-
and the Ghost.
It's probably been a bit since I've
Scarlowe,
watched this
Duck, and Duke
episode.
were
So
waiting at the shed. They were waiting because it was Halloween night. And they're waiting to go to Elsbridge Station for the fireworks. They were waiting for Thomas and Spencer. Where are they? Asked Duke. Oh, look, said Scarlowe. Here's Spencer. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Spencer, said the engines. But Spencer looked shocked. What in the world? Said Duke. Spencer, you look very weird. Oh, said Spencer. Thomas played a terrible trick on me today. Oh, he scared the
That's
living
relatable.
daylights out of me. I'm so scared. Wow, said Scarlowe.
Oh,
He
it's
must
lagging
scare
a
you
bit.
good. Nothing scares you that much, said
I might
Duck.
try. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
said
moving
Spencer.
to another
What
location.
did you do? Asked Duke.
Where the
Spencer
the-
related.
where it's
Spencer told a
still?
story. Wow, said Duke,
Maybe
that's
that
harsh.
would work? I
Indeed,
don't
said
know.
Duck. I can't believe Thomas would do such a thing. Well, he can, said Spencer. Good thing we're going to pay Thomas back, said Duke. How? Asked Scarlowe. I talked to Mr. Topham Hatt this morning, and we decided to play a trick on it, since he's also been playing tricks on Gordon and Rosie all day too. It's going to happen very soon. What's the plan?
Oh, it's
Duck.
echoing.
Shh, said Spencer. Look, here comes Thomas. Don't warn him about the plan, otherwise it will ruin our Halloween. Thomas puffed in. Hi, guys, he said. How's your Halloween going? Good, said the engines.
Is it
Spencer
still
didn't
echoing?
reply. Oh, what's the matter, Spencer? Said Thomas. Oh, wait, I remember.
Or is it stopped?
I think you're mad because... Oh, be quiet, said Spencer. You're not helping at all. Sorry, said Thomas. Anyway, I have to go pull a train. See you at Elsbridge Station for the fireworks. And Thomas puffed away. He puffed along the line, very happy with himself. Hi, he said.
Is the audio
That was
better?
the perfect plan. That was the
Let
perfect
me
plan
know.
to scare Murdoch.
In the
However, I
chat.
can't believe he fell for it, though. Man, that fuel tanker was
Oh,
so
okay,
fake.
that's good.
And what was I even thinking when I said that a milk tanker was involved? Oh, never mind.
Oof.
He came along the line. It was very dark and foggy. Night had set in. Soon he came upon some trucks. They were sitting in the wrong siding. Ooh, said Thomas, I'll just bump them out of the way. Thomas bumped them hard, and the trucks rolled out of sight. It was very foggy, and he never saw the trucks again. Ooh, said Thomas, that was weird. Don't bump the trucks, said a mysterious voice. Oh, said
And
Thomas,
thus
who was
he
that?
never saw them again.
Please, voice, where are you?
The
Don't
newest
bump the trucks, said the
Salty's
voice.
newest story is
Thomas
very
was scared
cool.
and ran away. Thomas didn't know, however, it was just Arthur sitting in the shed. Thomas raced to the docks. You guys, he said. He was very tired. You guys, he said. There was a weird voice in the docks. It was telling me not to bump the trucks. Cranky laughed. Thomas, he said, you must be hearing the ghost. The ghost, said Thomas. What was that? There were once
He
was an
is the
engine who
type of
worked on
guy
a
to make an
railway,
episode
said
about the
Cranky.
4th of July.
He had an
Which he
accident
did.
in the yard with some trucks.
And
sometime,
apparently
but it must
someone
be haunting
complained
you.
about that,
Thomas
saying
was
it was
scared.
too...
Ooh, he
I think
said.
someone complained about the
I wonder
series as a
I wonder
whole
how I can
being
tell if
too
this ghost will come out.
Americanized.
Well, said Cranky, you can always wait for a cool breeze and then the shudder of something. The shudder?
After
said
this,
Thomas,
I'll
what's
probably
that?
watch
That's a
Nightmare
long
on
story, said
Sodor.
Cranky. Never mind. But just then a cool breeze blew upon the docks. Thomas was scared. Is that what it's like? Said Thomas. Indeed, said Cranky. The ghost must be near. Suddenly, Cranky began to shake violently. Oh, said Cranky. Help! The package began swinging and it dropped onto the track below. Oh, said Thomas. Oh no, the ghost is upon us. Quick, said Cranky. Go get help. But Thomas thought he was bluffing. He said, this is nothing but a Halloween's joke.
There's
I'm not
there's a
going
ghost
anywhere.
upon us.
But Cranky began to sway forward more violently. Help, Thomas, said Cranky. Go get help. Soon the drawbridge was rising. Oh, I will, said Thomas, and he raced forward. He jumped the track and landed on the track safely on the other side. He raced away to go get help. Stop, yelled one of the workmen. Cranky stopped shuddering. Well done, James, Bulstrode and the Sodor Bay tugboat. Ropes had been tied to Cranky, and so when they pulled away, Cranky began moving violently. Thomas raced past Elsbridge Station in a hurry. Help, he said. Watch out for the ghost. The passengers were scared. What ghost? They said. Is the island haunted? Emily laughed. No, indeed, said Emily. Thomas, we're just playing a prank on Thomas. It's to show him that he can't play tricks on us. Oh, said the passengers, and they started laughing. Thomas was soon out of Elsbridge Station. The fog was going very dense. He couldn't see in front of him. Thomas was getting very scared. Ooh, said Thomas, I don't like this one bit. Not one bit at all. He slowed down and came upon the old engine shed. Suddenly, he saw 2 engines sitting in it. One of them was on a cart.
Ivo Hugh and Rheneas, which,
Scarlo,
by the way,
Rheneas? Ivo Hugh? Is that you?
during this
called one of the
period,
engines. Thomas couldn't
like
tell
from
if
the
it was
beginning
Ivo
of his
Hugh. It
channel
was
to
very
like
dark.
around
Help! Called the other one.
2011,
Please
I
go
think.
get help. Thomas was scared now. Thomas
Kikra,
rushed away.
the two
Rheneas
gauges
and Ivo Hugh
mixed.
laughed. Well done, Ivo Hugh.
Which, by the way,
Rheneas.
I also
Let's take you to the works now.
by the way, I also did that. Like, I don't think I was actually familiar with the concept that they were on different tracks. I knew that there was a standard gauge and a narrow gauge, but it didn't really come like together in like I guess the thoughts. So yeah.
Time you got repaired anyway, and the 2 engines puffed away. Thomas raced onto a site. I need to get away, he said. Just then, as he raced in the oil depot, oil splashed out behind him. Ah! Yelled Thomas. He was freaking out now, and he was also very scared. He diverted into a siding. He raced up, but then he saw an engine coming toward him. He couldn't tell it was Peter Sam. Ah, the ghost engine! Yelled Thomas, and he raced backwards. I need to get the Tidmouth sheds and quick, said Thomas. But then there was trouble. The bridge had fallen apart, and now there was a brick laying in his way. There were also 3 engines up on Henry's tunnel. Help! They called. Come save us! Our line's blocked.
I mean, it's kind of hard to represent different gauges
Thomas
in one
was scared.
railway unless you edit them a lot, like Vincent 22. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that statement. Especially like some people like Skarloey Railway 01. Yeah, he used to take along items for scenes where standard gauge engines and narrow gauge engines were in the same scene. So yeah, that is very hard because like some people pay attention to like some people scale them to a specific size, and that requires a lot of editing. So I can definitely see why people kind of just want to go with them being on the same tracks.
Hurry back. Ah, he yelled, and he ran backwards. Percy, Rusty, and Frank laughed. Ha, said Rusty. I can't believe Thomas didn't recognize us. Thomas raced through the tunnel, and then there was trouble. He was so scared he didn't take aware of his surroundings, and he came out the other side and splashed into the turntable well. Cinders and ashes, said Thomas. What's this? Gordon wrote.
History repeats
and all the
itself
other engines at the
with
turntable laughed. Ha, said Gordon.
First duck.
We've got you now. We've got you back now. Thomas laughed. Was this all just about what I did to you guys? Indeed. We're very glad that we got you back. Thomas laughed. Well, anyway, he said, can one of you guys get me out? Let's go to Ellsbury Station and watch the Halloween fireworks. Yeah, let's go, said Sir Handel. Okay, said Thomas. And one thing. What's that? Asked Wilbur. Happy Halloween to everyone, he said proudly.
Very interesting to say that while you're on the turntable well stuck. Just saying. So before I watch the next episode, let's read some chats. Okay, so there are I need to turn that like bar that Rainbow High commercial off. Okay. Let's read some chats. Here we have people agreeing with what King Thomas Fan 121 said. I thought of using Ertls, but I have basically no narrow gauge engines in Ertl except for Sir Handel, Rusty, and Rheneas. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a lot harder to collect like Ertl. especially since like, wait, what? When was it? When was Ertl? When did Ertl stop being? When did Ertl stop? I guess when did Ertl stop? Okay, 1986 to 2004. It says here. My device or editor can't handle stuff like that. I would use take long. I think that is a really unique way of kind of handling that. I could because I use Final Cut Pro, but I'm not that good at editing complicated stuff like that. I use CapCut. By the way, speaking of editing softwares, I'm going to be editing my upcoming Halloween special, Who Stole the Statue, on Windows Movie Maker, hopefully. Yeah, and I'm hoping to get a camera for Christmas. Also, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now we're gonna watch Nightmare on Sodor. Honestly, these will probably all be Hikari videos, since I'm the most familiar with him.
Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Wooden Railway Adventures, Episode 219, Nightmare on Sodor. One afternoon, Edward wasn't feeling well, so he decided to go rest at Tidmouth Sheds. The other engines hadn't finished their jobs yet, so Edward was all alone. Maybe I'll feel better if I get some sleep, he mumbled. Then I can wake up early and get a quick start on tomorrow's jobs. Pretty soon, Edward was asleep, but when he woke up the next day, he could sense that things were different. Where are all of the other engines?
Is basically
oh dear,
like,
I must have overslept and everyone's gone to work. This is terrible. He quickly rushed out of the sheds and headed towards Knapford Station. But a strange engine was blocking his path. Excuse me, but I'm running late and I need to get through. I don't know who you are, but Just then, the engine reversed and Edward gasped. James, what happened to you? You look like you were in a horrible accident. Hello there. Lovely day, isn't it? What do you think of my beautiful red paint? Edward had to squint to see what he was looking at. "Oh, yes, I can barely see some red on you," he said. "But what happened? Why do you look like this?" "Nothing's
James
happened.
the barely
I'm
red
James
engine.
the Red Engine, of course. You look like you've seen something horrifying." "I actually have," he murmured. "But never mind. You just look different than the last time I saw you. There's a lot more brown on your coat than I remember." "Silly old Eddie," laughed James. "Anyway,
Oh yeah,
Gordon and I
speaking
have
of
to pull
this
this
episode in
giant birthday cake."
particular, I have a theory about the Thomas reboots, and yeah, I know, I don't necessarily want to bring up the Thomas reboot, but yeah, I have a theory about All Engines Go. What if it's all a character's imagination? Maybe. Hello, Joshua Dunn. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe maybe All Engines Go is one of the characters' imaginations. Like, I feel like it'd be maybe Percy's or Phillips. Maybe. Anyways, back to this.
Cake in an unsafe and highly contagious manner to the docks for a birthday party. Goodbye. Edward was startled. "That was weird," he muttered. "I'm going to talk to Sir Topham Hatt about this." But when Edward puffed into Knapford Station, things only got stranger. "Percy, Stephen, Toby, Diesel, what's going on?" "Ah, hello there, my friend," said Percy. "You must be one of the new international engines." "No, my name's Edward, and I've lived here on Sodor for a very long time." "Oh, yes, Edward," murmured
This episode
Stephen.
might actually be
"That
one of my
sounds
favorite Keith Gray
vaguely
episodes.
familiar. What happened to you all? Where are your bright and colorful paint jobs? You all look so dull and unfinished now." "Silly goose," laughed Diesel. "This is how we've always looked. What's wrong with you, Edwin? That's another thing. Why doesn't anybody remember me?" "Oh, don't take it personal," said Stephen. "There are a lot of new engines on Sodor nowadays. It's easy to forget some of the less important ones." "Less important? Where's Sir Topham Hatt? I need to speak with him about all of this." "Here I am," came a voice. Edward looked over and gasped. Sir Topham Hatt looked very different indeed. "Oh my, you've changed too. And Winston, you're almost as long as I am." Sir Topham Hatt looked at Winston. "Who is this again?" he whispered. "I believe that is Edward, sir."
Okay, how is it that
right.
Winston
"Edward, my
is a longer engine than
number
Diesel
2
10
engine.
and Thomas
What
would?
brings you to Knapford? I thought you weren't allowed back here ever since I banished you to Wellsworth." "Sir, there is something very strange going on right now. All of the engines have lost their normal coats of paint, and everyone's acting differently. Percy didn't remember me, Stephen has an extra tender, and Diesel is really happy for some reason." "Oh, Edward, I'm one of the happiest engines on the railway," chuckled Diesel. "What would you expect me to be? Grumpy or troublesome?" Sir Topham Hatt
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
laughed.
that's exactly what
"Edward,
he
you are worrying
from you.
about nothing. Now the rest of you have jobs to do. Percy, please pull these open-air candy trucks without a brake van to Ulfstead Castle." "Ew," gasped Edward. "This one's overflowing. That can't possibly be sanitary, sir." "Stephen, please take these animals to the animal park." "But those trucks aren't safe," insisted Edward. "The sides aren't tall enough. The animals could jump out and run away." "And Diesel, take the aquarium cars to the quarry for some reason. That will be all." "But, sir, there's a shark in that car, and it probably needs some water." But Sir Topham Hatt just laughed. Oh, Edward, you are being
Yeah, I know the
very
Hit era
troublesome.
did
I think it's time we talked
that
about
scene
your
with the
new
fish
coat
stars.
of paint. No thank you, sir. I heard something about a birthday party at the docks. I think I'll go there and see what's happening. And Edward rushed away. He didn't stop puffing until he had reached the docks. Oh no, more weird engines. And Cranky, what's happened to you? And what's with these annoying brown pieces of track?
Exactly.
Can somebody explain what is going on? Ahoy there, new engine, said Salty. Come to help at the docks, have ya?
So why
I'm
does
not
Thomas Wood
new,
have so much
Salty, he
Misty Island
protested.
track?
Where is Thomas? I'm hoping he can clear up some of this confusion. Here he comes right now, shouted Stanley. Just then, Thomas puffed in. Edward rolled his eyes. Oh, Thomas, not you too. And what's happened to Annie and Clarabelle? They've lost their roofs. No, Gordon. Annie and Clarabelle have always been like this. Now our two remaining passengers can get the most enjoyable
this
ride
way,
on the
only
railway.
one person
At
can
least
fit
when
in
it's
the
not
coach.
raining. I'm not Gordon, he shouted. I'm Edward. Does
Or maybe-
anybody remember me?
How would those
Just
coaches
then,
work?
Sir Topham Hatt and several other engines appeared out of nowhere. Thank you so much for joining me here to celebrate Thomas's birthday, he said loudly. Frankly, I've forgotten how old you are, Thomas, and to be honest, I don't really care.
Wow.
But it's a cause for celebration either way. Ah, here's the cake. Since you are an engine and obviously can't eat any of it, I guess I will save it for myself. The
Wow.
rest of the engines laughed, but Edward was feeling sad. I wish we could stay and celebrate, he continued, but Thomas and I are off to see the world. Sodor has become a very boring place lately, so we are going to be traveling around in this special coach. See you all in a few years, maybe. What? Gasped Edward. Sir, you can't do that. You and Thomas have duties and responsibilities on this railway. You can't just get up and leave. Oh, this is so confusing. Where are the rest of my friends, like Henry and Toby? Surely they'll have something reasonable to
Okay,
say.
this is more
But
confusing
the
logic
engines
than Big Little
immediately
Big
fell
Adventures.
silent. Oh, whispered Thomas, we don't talk about them anymore. Toby was placed in a museum so that he could be preserved before it was too late,
But yeah,
said
didn't Toby
Gordon.
say in an episode
And
that like
Henry,
he's on?
Well,
He's
let's
only
just
working in a
say that he
museum.
didn't see the positives of the natural warmth of wood like we did. So I had that troublesome engine scrapped. On a similar note, Edward, I suggest you go get upgraded so you can look like everybody else here. We wouldn't want your bright blue paint to become a distraction. I won't, sir, said Edward defiantly. You all look horrible. You're not painted anymore. The bigger engines have been shrunk down, and some of your faces are just
Yeah, once again,
awful.
Winston is
I
longer
won't
than
be a
them.
part of this change.
Also, I can
And
barely.
Edward raced away.
Hold up.
I need to get out of here, he gasped. Maybe if I... Oh, Rusty, what are you doing on these tracks? We're all... Oh, whispered
I need
Thomas.
to.
We don't talk about them
It's a-
anymore. Toby was placed in a museum so that he could be preserved before it was awful. I won't be...
This barely looks like Bell. Like the first time I saw this, the Bell, the Bell Wood item, I barely recognized her. Like I was like, who is this? Like Bell is probably the least recognizable character in the Thomas Wood range.
be a part of this change. And Edward raced away. I need to get out of here, he gasped. Maybe if I... Oh, Rusty, what are you doing on these tracks? We're all the same gauge now. Look out!
That's
And
very
the two engines collided in a huge
yeah.
crash.
So Kikray went from
Just then,
having them all the
Edward
same
jolted
gauge
awake.
to making a joke.
What's
in a
wrong,
fantasy
Edward?
that they're
Asked
all the same
Thomas.
gauge.
Were you having a bad dream? I guess I was, he gasped. Oh my, Thomas, you look normal. So do you, Percy. And Toby and Henry, you're back. Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh yeah, also,
you all
he
look
released
beautiful
the season
just the way
17
you are.
finale.
What's the matter with you? Asked Gordon. Some strange
Eventually,
dream, I would
Kikray
imagine.
seasons.
Oh, it was the
Eventually,
worst
Kikray's
nightmare any
series
engine
gonna
could ever
surpass
have.
the amount of
But I'm
seasons
glad it
the
was
real
just
show
a dream
has.
and nothing more. Sorry if I disturbed you all. Let's go back to sleep, shall we?
Yeah, one
And
day
the
we're
rest
gonna
of the
have
engines
more
closed their
Wooden Railway
eyes.
Adventures
But
content than
Edward
we do
stayed
the real
awake a little
series.
bit longer than everyone else. He wanted to savor their presence as long as he could.
Yeah, very bittersweet ending there. And I'm gonna read the chat, like what people wrote while I was watching that episode. Okay, so I am planning to do a rewrite of A Shed for Edward. I'll definitely watch that when it comes out. This is so weird for this episode, but in a creative way. I agree. So, I'm gonna take a minute to kind of find an episode to watch. Oh yeah, and also, in my opinion, Kikray 24 is proof that you don't need a professional setup to make good content. Like, obviously, professional content looks very professional, but like, I don't think you need to have like a professional setup to be a good like a good Thomas content creator. And I think Kikray 24 proves that. Same can be said for pretty much any hand pusher who like films on on the floor of their room or basements. Like me, in fact. Yeah, and honestly, I'm probably going to be a hand pusher for the the rest of me making content. Like, I will do stuff like meet the characters, where like it's a lot more professional style, but I'm never gonna fully get rid of my hand pushing formats. Okay, I just realized I didn't do like my usual Instagram story for Halloween streams, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, hello, that LBP gamer. Okay, so I'm gonna film an Instagram story promoting this live stream. So yeah. Hello, stream. Do I even need to explain what you need to do? Like in bio and stuff. Link in the bio. Streamly. Yeah, it's not recording it that, so I'm kind of just doing multiple things. I have too much storage on my phone. It's like link in bio. Like maybe I'll do like a photo here. Okay. Okay, so I have this here. Yeah. So I'm gonna post it. How was your day? My day's been pretty good so far. Especially since it's Halloween. Now I'm gonna find something to watch. Oh yeah, and while scrolling through this, I found this. There's a Thomas Winroa commercial from 1996, and it basically it looks very similar to Wooden Railway Room. By the way, is that game still up? Am I the only viewer? Well, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you're the only viewer. So, currently trying to find a video to watch. In fact, does Kikuri have any other Halloween episodes? If you know, write the title of it in the chat, because I feel like he had like another one that like well, I guess I'll just go to his channel and I guess oh yeah, wasn't there one like yeah, I'm gonna just look up his channel and just I will stream will continue in a minute. So I can look. Okay, I am back. Sorry that took a while, but yeah, there's an episode called Hankenstein, which uh my computer's being very slow, so okay, so but I am trying to be very as quick as I can for this, so uh yeah, the episode's called Hankenstein, and if my computer will work, we will be able to watch that episode. Again, sorry for the long waits, but it's not my computer is not. Okay, so I guess I mean just kind of keep, or at least kind of. So how's your Halloween been? So okay. Again, I am so sorry for that long wait, but uh, think I think I finally have my computer working somewhat for this. So let's finally watch this episode. Okay, we finally got this work.
One morning, Sir Topham Hatt called the engines to the turntable in the yard. As you all know, said Sir Topham Hatt, tonight
Wait,
is
hold
Halloween.
up a minute. I just
Hooray,
realized
called
I
everyone.
forgot
I like Halloween.
to have my name
I do
as
too, said Sir
Scoopy
Topham
number
Hatt.
5.
Anyway,
So
as you guys know, there
I'll go
will be
ahead and
fireworks at
edit
Ellsbridge
my
Station tonight.
name.
There will
real
be, said
quick.
James. Yes, said Sir Topham Hatt. Wow, said James.
It
I
needs to
never
say
get to learn about
Scoopy
any of
number
this stuff.
5.
Sir Topham Hatt laughed. Don't worry, James, he said. Anyway, there are going to be fireworks at Ellsbridge Station at 8 o'clock. I want you all there, so I
Okay,
recommend that
there
you
we
work
go.
ahead on your jobs. Work ahead on your jobs, sir, said Donald. That's actually a very good idea. Yes, it is, said Stepney. I can't believe we hadn't thought of that before. I hope you will obey my orders, said Sir Topham Hatt. Hope to see you there. And Sir Topham Hatt walked away. Sir Topham Hatt is a very smart man, said James. Yes, he is, said Donald. Hey, Hank, what do you think about it? But Hank wasn't listening. Hank, said James. Hello? But Hank didn't respond. Hank, said Donald very loudly. What? Oh, hi, guys. Sorry, I was daydreaming. Why were you daydreaming? Asked James. Because, said Hank, Sir Tom Hat was talking and I accidentally zoned out. Zoned out? Said Donald. Huh, you zoned out on something very important. About what? About the fireworks. Fireworks, said Hank. I like fireworks. Where are the fireworks?
A lot of
Ellsbridge Station.
Hickory episodes
Why at
seem to
Ellsbridge
involve
Station? For
fireworks.
the Halloween party? Said James crossly. Oh, said Hank. I see. Why so glum? Asked
Like,
Edney.
I'm
not
just
glum,
saying
said
that
Hank. It's
seems
just
to be a
well, I
like,
won't be going.
yeah.
Why won't you be going? Because I don't believe in Halloween. Edward was shocked. You don't believe in Halloween? No, said Hank. I've just never believed in it. It makes no sense. It makes total sense, said James. Ooh, I'm pretty sure a ghost will get you if you don't believe in Halloween. Hank laughed. It's not like I've never heard that one before, he said. Anyway, I have work to do. Well, are you still going to work ahead? Work ahead, said Hank. Yes, Sir Topham Hatt said that we should work ahead on our jobs. I don't know, said Hank. I mean, I'm not going to the fireworks, so I just might do my trains on time. But that's not good enough, said James. You must work ahead. I will do what I want to do, said Hank crossly, and he puffed on to the turntable. Silly engines, he said. Why can't they just let me be? And he was off. Hank's first job was to shunt the express coaches for Murdoch. Murdoch was taking the express that day. Hank pushed the coaches in 5 minutes early, but Murdoch was cross. Hank, he said. What? Asked Hank. You're only 5 minutes early. 5 minutes early, said Hank, is pretty darn good. No, it's not, said Murdoch. You need to be more on time. More on time, said Hank. What's this about? Haven't you heard? Said Douglas. All of the engines on the island are working ahead so that we can go to the Ellsbridge Station tonight. Oh, said Hank. I see. What's the matter? Asked Murdoch. I'm not going. Why? Because I don't believe in Halloween, Hank said crossly. Oh, I'm sorry, said Murdoch. Is there anything I can do for you? No, said Hank. I can handle myself. And he rushed away. Gosh, he said, engines these days. What's his problem? Asked Douglas. I don't know, said Murdoch. But if he doesn't work ahead like all the other engines, there's sure to be trouble. Hank's next job was to get the breakdown train. Whiff had come off the tracks near the airport. What's this about? Said Hank. Sorry, said Whiff, just going a little too fast around that bend over there. Sorry, Hank, I'll make it up to you. Ha, said Hank. Whatever. Soon the breakdown train was at work, and Whiff was back on the rails. All right, said Hank. Off you go now. Just then Molly arrived. Huh, said Molly. Hank, why aren't you working ahead? Why aren't I working ahead? Said Hank. I don't know. I'm right on time. That's not good enough, said Molly. You need to be more on time. You need to be early today, said Whiff. Hank was very cross. Whatever, he said crossly. I will do my work when I want to do it. You know, said Molly. I heard from James that he doesn't believe in Halloween. Whiff gasped. You don't believe in Halloween? No, I don't, said Hank crossly. Just go do your work, you engines. Whiff ran down the track. Huh, he said crossly. I hope that you'll learn that you have to work ahead today, said Molly. All the other engines are doing it. Goodbye. Hank did not listen. Whatever, he said.
Yeah,
I'm going to go sleep in the shed since my work's done.
theme
It
in
was off.
the series with this episode and Hank and Hat Street Crossing.
There was nobody at the
Hank
shed. It was now
seems
night.
to
It was now very dark out.
just
The
not
fireworks were
believe in stuff.
about to begin. Ah, said Hank, I finally get the shed to myself. Ooh, they are very comfy. Just then, Daisy arrived. Hello, Hank, she said. Why aren't you at Ellsbridge Station? Because I don't believe in Halloween, said Hank proudly. Daisy was cross. You don't believe in
Hank
Halloween?
proudly.
No, said Hank, and there's nothing wrong with that. But according to Daisy, there was. Hush, he said. I will prove to Halloween that Halloween exists, but she said it to herself. The turntable turned and Daisy was off. Goodbye, Hank, she said very sourly, and she was off to the docks. She dropped off her passengers there, and there was Salty. Hello, Salty, said Daisy. Do you know that Hank doesn't believe in Halloween? I heard that, said Salty, but I don't know if it's true. It's true, all right, said Daisy. He just told me. We must prove to him that Halloween is real. I don't know, said Salty. Maybe we should just let him be. No, said Daisy crossly. We must prove to him that Halloween is real. All right, said Salty. How do you suppose we do that? We must scare him, said Daisy. Uh-oh, said Salty. I'm not liking the looks of this.
I mean, how
We
does
still
that,
agree- we still
how
agree
does that
anyway.
make him believe in Halloween?
And the two set off for the
Like,
shed.
he's kind of saying
Salty
that,
hid in the
like,
siding, while
he doesn't
Daisy was
like
at the edge of the turntable.
Halloween, I guess.
By this time now, Hank was sleeping peacefully. He started to hear the
I think
fireworks
so,
boom in
yeah.
the distance. Pah, he said. Silly engines watching fireworks. Huh, I'll show them. Just then, he heard a voice. Ooh. Who's there? Said Hank. Ah. Who is there? Asked Hank. Engines, you better not be playing any tricks on me. But nobody responded. Ooh. Hank was now actually very scared. Who's there? He said. Just then, Daisy rushed by the turntable as fast as she could. It was so dark out that Hank thought it was a ghost. A ghost, he said. No, no, they don't exist. All the engines made that stuff up. Ah, ah! Just then the voice spoke again. Help me. Ah, cried Hank. I am very scared. I do believe in Halloween. I do believe in Halloween. He raced across the turntable and bumped into Salty. Salty, said Hank, what are you doing here? Oh, hi, Hank,
So
he
was
said.
he
Nice
basically
to see you.
saying he doesn't
Hank
believe
was
in
now very
ghosts?
cross. Salty, were you trying to scare me? No, said Salty innocently. Just then, Daisy came back. Oh, bother, said Daisy. He caught us. I'm sorry, Daisy, said Salty. If only I had chosen a better engine spot. If only I had chosen a better hiding spot. Soda engine wash isn't the safest. Hank was cross. You guys need to let me be, he said. Sorry, Hank, said Salty. We just want you to come see the fireworks. Just see the fireworks, said Hank. I can live with that. I hope you can, said Daisy, because you're coming with us. I don't want to, said Hank. I want to sleep. You can sleep later, said Daisy. Come on, just come see the fireworks with us. I'm sure you'll like them. Oh, fine, said Hank, and 3 engines were off. They arrived at the station in no time. Hooray, said Salty. The fireworks haven't started yet. Well, then what were those fireworks that we heard in the distance? Those, said Salty, are from Maithwaite. Oh, said Daisy, I understand. Hank was not very happy. Come on, guys, he said. Can't I just go home? I want to go back and sleep. The sheds were nice and cozy. No, said Salty, just watch the fireworks for a bit. I'm sure you'll like them. Hank wasn't very happy. I don't want to have to do anything that
He's
involves
probably
Halloween. You hear me?
tired from
Daisy laughed. Whatever, she said.
experience.
Just then, a firework shot up. Whoa, cried Hank. That was amazing. It exploded into a spectrum of colors. Yes, said Salty, that's one of the best I've seen. Just then another one shot off. That was pretty, said Daisy. I didn't like that one, said Hank. It was all pink. Pink's not really my color. But purple is, said Salty. He's not purple, said Daisy. He's blue. He's a bluish purple. But anyway, Hank, do you like the fireworks? But Hank didn't respond. He was too busy, caught up in the fireworks. Wow, said Daisy, our plan actually worked. Yeah, said Salty. Even though Hank still doesn't believe in Halloween, at least he got to spend time with his friends.
Okay. And that is Hankenstein. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Kikuri as a whole. And also a lot of the Thomas fandom. Definitely not all of the Thomas fandom. But yeah, a lot of it. So yeah, that's pretty much that will wrap. I need to okay, so yeah, that concludes the stream. That will pretty much wrap things up for the stream. So I'm gonna take a couple of moments for everyone to say bye. I'll post bye in the chat as usual. And then I guess normally this creates a bye chain, so I'll just wait for that bye chain to commence. Okay then. With that, that concludes the stream. So, I hope you all have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you whenever, I guess, for Who Stole the Statue? Russ Stats.